Hey party people, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited that I am actually here filming a video right now. My life has been so hectic lately, and I know I've seen on pages people suggest not talking really about how you didn't have a lot of time to film a video or stuff like that because you don't want people to think that you're not consistent. Well, I can tell you guys that I do have a 40-hour-a-week job, sometimes a lot more hours, and I just have so much going on. My uncle is currently in the hospital. If you don't know me personally, he does have cancer, and he's currently going through kidney failure. So last week was extremely busy, and it was my first week back at home because I spent 4 weeks. I mean, I get to come home on the weekends, but I spent 4 weeks in Georgia for my job. I go back and forth to Georgia for our client that I work for, and I try to keep up with everything, but it is so extremely difficult. It's just very overwhelming, but I don't want anybody to think that I'm giving up on this or that I'm not going to keep making videos, because that's not the case at all. So I can't promise you guys that I will have videos up every week, but what I can promise you is that I will absolutely try my best to have videos up every week. So anyways, I'm sure you guys can tell from the title, today's video is going to be about BoxyCharm, and I know I've done one video, or maybe two, about BoxyCharm in the past. I think only one. But I do mention it because it really does help you build up a lot of products, because you get 5 full-size products every single month. Sometimes you even get more with the brushes they include, because they'll give you a multi-set, and that's included as one product when there's really sometimes 3 brushes in there. So yeah, it really does help you build up your makeup collection, and I know that I might talk about them a lot, but I really love BoxyCharm, and I haven't done a video in a while about them, so I thought that I would just go over June's BoxyCharm and what's inside of it and how I feel about it, just give you guys a review on what I think about it. It is pretty freaking awesome, I might say. Alright, so as I was just showing you guys, this is the box that it comes in every month. If you want to compare it to the size of my head, this is the size of it. And when you open it up, there's a padding thing in here that I took out to give it a little more room, because it does come pretty squished looking. There's always a card in here that has usually a little coupon in it for one of the brands that is in the box to use on a future purchase. And this card always explains how much each of the products would be if you were buying them full price. And I think I counted it up, and I can count it up again really quick to tell you guys, but it is always well over $100 worth in the box. And it is only $21 a month, and that's if you're paying it monthly. I know that you save a few dollars if you buy it a 3-month subscription or a yearly subscription. I know that you can get deals paying it that way, but sometimes I think it's just easiest to pay it month by month, and I think it only saves a couple dollars. So right now we'll just go over what all came in this month's box. I wouldn't say this month is my favorite box, but I still think it's great. I don't know why I'm complaining. Really the only thing in here that I was kind of weirded out about, so we can go over this product first, is this cream here. So when you look at it, it is called Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. I'm searching on the bottle this cannot really be for your butt. Why is this in here? But it really just, when I looked it up, it really talks about how it just tightens and firms the skin. So I guess you can use it on your butt. But I think it's for the other areas of the body, and yeah, it says body cream, helps tighten and smooth like no other. But overall, I wasn't super excited about this product, because usually it's all makeup. And so I don't get as excited about skincare, because I feel like you can get skincare anywhere and it's more exciting to get makeup, but I still think that it's definitely worth a try. And the next thing in the box, which I was super excited about, was lashes. And I have been subscribed to BoxyCharm since January, and there has not been a pair of lashes in here yet. These are called Baddington lashes, and the box is super cute. Comes in this cute little box, and when you open it up, these are the lashes, and they're nice and wispy and very long, fluffy. I'm really excited that they gave us a pair of lashes that people would actually want to wear. They didn't throw in a pair of lashes that look really weird or are crazy shape or looks silly, but they gave us a really nice looking pair, so I'm super excited to try these out. I love wearing eyelashes, so these are awesome. I was really excited to see that in this month's box. Alright, the next product is a lip product, and it's by the brand Ofra. And I have never tried Ofra. I know it's a pretty popular brand, but I have never tried it. It just says Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Verona. So we'll be trying that out. I am not as excited to receive this product just because 2 months ago I received a color that looks exactly identical to this color almost. Although that lipstick is like one of my freaking absolute favorite lipsticks now. I wear it constantly. So hopefully this one is just as good, but I would have kind of liked to switch up the color a bit or something like that. Alright, so the next product is by the brand Jante Blue. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but it is just a liner and it is a brown eyeliner. So we'll incorporate that in today's look. I've never really used brown liner. I'm sure that you can incorporate it into like some smolder, darker, coppery, red, orangey looks, and it'll look really great. However, I just don't wear it a lot, but now that I have it, I might as well try it out, and we'll see if it starts to become something I like to wear more. The next product is brushes. Like I said, this came with 3 brushes. I'll take them out of the package. These are by the brand Luxie, and I know that I think I've looked these up before, and they were pretty freaking expensive, and like I said, I'll read the prices to you at the end. Okay, so I'll show you each of the brushes individually. Sorry, my throat is itching. My allergies have been acting up terribly. I was so excited because everybody was talking about having horrible allergies this season, and I hadn't felt them at all, but it just like hit me like the last 3 weeks or so. They've been getting terrible, like, ugh. Anyways, this says Luxie 516 Duo Fiber, however you want to pronounce it, powder. So that is how that looks. I'll show you kind of like different angles of the brush. But I didn't put any bronzer, highlighter, blush on so that I could use these 3 brushes to try to test out those 3 kind of products. This one says Luxie 660 Precision Foundation Brush. They are very soft. I don't know if I would use this to put on foundation. I don't know. I just like more stiffer brushes for foundation. But I've just gotten used to using like a kabuki style brush for that. So I think that's why I kind of have switched to that. And then the last one is a Luxie 522 Tapered Highlighter. So this one actually, they did make it to be for highlighter, but I have noticed that this brush is a little more stiff than the first brush. So I definitely think, and you can definitely multitask and use brushes for whatever you want and find out which brushes really work for you and how you think that they apply the best. That's kind of what I do, is I'll use brushes for different things, and then I'll notice, oh my gosh, this looks completely different. Using it with a different brush and applying it a different way can make your makeup look completely different. So I would always say to just try things out in different ways and see how you really like it. Just because a brush says it's meant for something doesn't mean that that's the only thing you can use it for, because that's just not true. So anyways, these are the 2 brushes compared to each other. This one is more flimsy, so I think it wouldn't pack on the highlight too harshly. This one, it might get the highlight a little bit harsh, but I still think it is a really good brush for it, and especially if you're trying to get really bright with your highlighter, I think it'll be a good brush. Again, they're very soft. I love how they're pink. Pink's my favorite color besides black. Black like my soul. I love black, but I also love pink and sparkles and glitter and everything fancy in life. So the last product is the eyeshadow palette, and like I said, I did do some swatches in here, so it did get a little bit messy around a couple of the shadows, but I'm obsessed with this palette. I swatched the shimmer shades at the top and I almost fell out of my freaking chair. They were so good. It has been so hard for me to decide what kind of look I want to do, because I also got the Thirsty palette by Jeffree Star. It is my first Jeffree Star product, and I definitely want to do a review on it. It is literally the most beautiful palette I've ever seen. Like, I am just head over heels in love with it, so I want to do a review with that, and I think I want to do like a really bright look with the bright colors that are in that palette. So I don't know if I want to do something a little more neutral with this blue or do something more bright with this blue, but I definitely have to use one of those blues. Oh, they just swatched amazingly. And this color up here, holy crap, this gold is to die for. I mean, these swatches are crazy. Alright, so I just got done with those swatches. I'll try to move my arm around a little bit so you can like kind of see how the shimmers reflect off of that. But there is 4 shimmer shades and there are 4 matte shades. There's a rich brown, a maroon, a burnt orange, a light orange with a little flecks of glitter in it, I can tell, like an aqua color, a navy blue, a gold, and a pink champagne color. and I really love the colors. I think the mattes didn't swatch nearly as nice, obviously. They're a little patchy, and I noticed that the two orange shades, like their texture felt completely different. I think I'm gonna use this brush here for some bronzer. So we're gonna start out with that, and I'm gonna use my Hidden Treasures palette, like booklet thing from Tarte. Just gonna use one of the bronze shades down here. One of them has sparkles in it, so I'm just gonna use the regular lighter shade. And excuse my skin, it's like literally disgusting. I feel like a lizard right now. I got sunburnt and I can't even find my good foundation, so I'm gonna have to go buy some new ones, and I had to use this foundation that I think is terrible. It's like the LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation, and I've heard good reviews about it. I'm so confused because I hate it. I think it's not good at all, and I had to use that because that was one of my only foundations I could find. I like how precise you can kind of get with this brush, and it also is kind of flimsy. So for one, it like doesn't go on too harshly when you put it on with this brush, and for two, it's just really easy to move it around in circles and easily blend it out and make it look very soft and subtle. I'd always say if you want something more harsh for contour or for blush or for highlighter, always use a more stiff brush. You're always gonna obviously get more product on the brush when it's something that's super stiff instead of something that's not stiff. I feel like it is taking a little longer to blend this out though. At first I thought it seemed to be blending pretty nicely. But the more I sit here, I feel like I'm having to work it into the skin a lot. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with a pretty vulgar blush that we did receive in one of our previous BoxyCharms. I really like this color, and it is super duper pigmented. You have to go in with a very light hand though, because like I said, it is extremely pigmented. So I'm just going to go in with this other brush. This one was labeled Precision Foundation Brush. Just tap it into there lightly. See how much came off, barely tapping it into there. Tap it off, tap off the excess, and go in with that for my blush. Now the last thing I'm going to do is just go in with my Anastasia Amrezy highlighter and go in with the brush that actually says it's meant for highlighter, because I want to at least try it out and see how I feel about it. Wow, see like how crazy pigmented that makes it with the stiffer brush. See, this highlighter is already just crazy bright and shimmery, so I kind of like to actually go in with a fan brush on this. I don't love fan brushes, but it gives this like a little bit less craziness to it. Because if I'm just going out on a regular day, I don't always like highlighter that is this bright, but this definitely picks up the product nicely. So if you're wanting a really bright highlighter, this definitely works for that. So we'll go in with the eyes next. Like I said, this has been a hard decision on what to do, but I think to start out, I am going to just use the color Cocoa Taxi here, the orange color, to be my base color for this look. It's very nice and pigmented. Alright, so now I'm going to dip into that navy blue color. It is called Veradero. So I think that this might be like a Spanish makeup line, but I've never heard of it, but the shadows are really great, so so far at least. So the that navy blue shimmer shade, and I'm going to put some MAC Fix Plus on my brush as well, so that it is even more shimmery. But girl, I don't even know if we need it because it looks so good as it is. And I'm just going to be putting this, oh Lord. Can you guys see that? Oh, wow. I'm just obsessed with like really shimmery, bright colors. They're so much fun. You guys, well, obviously you would never know this about me, but in high school my favorite colors were orange and blue, and just seeing the little hints of orange with blue on it just make me happy. Alright, now I'm going to go in with that original brush and kind of try to just buff some of the orange around the corners. Soften that up a bit and just make the orange stand out a little bit more. Alright, and I'm going to go in with that same brush and go underneath the eyes with the orange. Just smoke that out under the eyeballs. Alright, and I'm going to go back in with the same precise little brush that I used to pile on the blue on my lids and put that precisely and sharply underneath the eyes. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer on my eyelid in the middle. I'm going to go in with the gold color here in the corner. It's called El Malecon. I don't know. Dip it in that. Do some Fix Plus. Right, and I'm going to clean up the edges with the blue color. So I'm going to go in with that liner they gave us from June Blue. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. And I'm going to put that in my waterline on the bottom. Doesn't seem to be putting off a whole lot of product. So now I'm going to take those freaking awesome lashes that they gave us. I love how I have to say freaking in every time I describe these lashes, but and put some glue on them, and then we'll get those babies on there. Alright, so we had a little mishap with the phone. What's new? I will reapply that lipstick. I loved how it turned out, so you guys just wait. One thing about this is I dip it in a few times, but like not a whole lot of product comes off. At first I like wasn't sure about this, but it grew on me within about 30 seconds. I love the color and I love how it ended up looking with my eye look. I think it all ties it together perfectly. I couldn't even pick a better color for it. It is like literally the exact same color as the lipstick I was talking about that I got a couple months ago, but completely different formula. The other one is more like a gloss and this one is very matte, but it feels very comfortable on the lips. And again, I really like it. So we'll kind of go over how I feel about the products. The lipstick, I would buy that. I love the lipstick so far. The eyeshadow palette, I love the eyeshadow palette. I'm obsessed with how the eye look turned out. The shimmers are so pigmented. The only thing is that I felt like I had to use quite a bit of the product. I think it was because I just like wasn't using the right brushes and I ended up using my finger on the middle part. And I think that worked a lot better. And I did add some inner corner highlight and some highlight on the brow bone, and oh, you should have seen my reaction. I'm pissed that it's not there. The brushes, I think that they're pretty good. I don't see anything wrong with them. I haven't got a lot of time to get used to them and get to know them yet. So we'll see. I mean, I don't get like super crazy excited about brushes because they're just brushes, but they seem to work really well, so I'm happy with them. I probably would not spend that much money on brushes myself for 3 brushes. I like to buy Morphe brushes and get a bigger set for a lot less money. But since it came in my BoxyCharm, of course I'm happy to get them, and they're pink and I love pink. And so yeah, so let's see, the eyeliner. I would not buy the eyeliner. I did not like the eyeliner. I don't think it showed up very well at all. I mean, it gave a slightly brown tint to my waterline, but it doesn't really stand out at all, and it's not anything I'm super excited about. I mean, it was $5, it said, on the sheet that I looked at, so it's nothing to get too upset over or anything. Lashes. I love the lashes. They are so fluffy and wispy, and the paper said that they last up to 25 uses with proper care. So that's super exciting. I really, really do like them. So the Bum Bum Cream, I did try this on my hands in the video, the part that got cut off, and it smells amazing. I mean, my hands smell so good, but I haven't tried it on anything that I want to tighten or anything yet, or firm, so I can't really tell you guys really how I feel about this yet, but I can maybe bring it up in a video in the future and let you guys know how I felt about it and if it really tightened up any areas that I needed tightened. But yeah, overall it does smell really good though. So now I'll just tell you guys the prices of them. The eyeshadow palette was $28. The eyelashes were $28, and they are 100% silk, 3D multi-layered Baddington Monroe silk lashes. The Bum Bum Cream was only $10, so I thought maybe they put that in there because it was some really high-end skincare product, but it was only $10, so that product just kind of confuses me. It seems pretty random, but who knows, it may be amazing and like change my life. The brushes for 3 of them are $42, so like I said, I wouldn't go out and spend $42 on 3 brushes myself. They do feel very soft and luxurious. I was gonna see if like the bristles were real, but they do say synthetic, so they're just pretty expensive synthetic brushes. The eyeliner was only $5, like I said, so not a big hit on not liking that. I wouldn't suggest spending $5 on it, honestly. And then the Ofra lipstick was $21, and I believe I added it up, and altogether this was a $134 box. So as you can see, even if there's a $5 product in it that you didn't really like, if you like the other products enough, it's definitely worth it. This is really the only box I've had where I haven't liked any products. Anyways, I was pleased with this box. I don't know if it's my favorite box I've got, but I don't think that I was disappointed in it at all. I love BoxyCharm. Anyways, I just want to thank you guys again, or for the first time, because I guess I haven't said thank you so far, for being here and watching this video tonight or today, wherever you are, and just sticking with me. If you are somebody that has been subscribed to me since I started my channel back in December, and you're here and you know I haven't posted for a few weeks, but just know that I do care about this, and I love YouTube, and I wish that this could be my full-time job and I could do this every day and film videos and edit videos every day, all day, and then I would have an awesome YouTube channel. I know that I would. Unfortunately, I do have a full-time job, so I have to also do this on the side, but I am just thankful that I'm here at all and that I had the time and could sit down and do this, and I think the look turned out amazing, and yeah, it just put me in a good mood to do it all. And even though there was a couple of mishaps along the way, that's what happens in life. But yeah, besides that, I just want to thank you guys again for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.